We told him we snuck into one of the buildings, and in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw three guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway,
Oh my
facing Ben and I
gosh.
in a weird formation.
Nah. No, you know what? I think we could have took him. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and goobers, to some more scary videos to watch in the dark. I really hope you're enjoying this series. I am. But today we have a scary field trip horror story animated by Llama's Animation or Llama's Art. Go follow him. He's awesome. They do awesome scary videos and animations. But without further ado, I'm not gonna waste your time. We're gonna get straight into the video. Scary field trips. Ooh, scary field trip horror stories. I love these, dude. I think I'm addicted.
Back in high school, I took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class.
Rip Kermit.
It basically just had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit. I was into that kind of stuff.
Right?
I was taking the class with a good friend, who I'll call Ben for this story. The teacher of the class took us on a field trip to a nearby abandoned village with an unknown past. The village was built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built. The bus ride...
Wait. So the field trip was the teacher taking them to a abandoned tribe or something? Bro, that went across my head. So we're basically going on a field trip where it's abandoned. Honestly, out of all my field trips, I only went on like max like 10. And they were all gas.
There was about 20 minutes. All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some sketchy-looking, decrepit road cutting through dense
Oh, it must be
forest.
crazy.
The road eventually led to a clearing. We were there. We stepped out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such chilling vibes.
Imagine having to wake up. Think of a normal field trip. You have to wake up at like 7 a.m. Get your clothes, get your lunch, go see your homies. You take a school trip to a abandoned village. And everybody's creeped out. If that don't sound like the littest field trip ever, like, bro.
The teacher lined all 20 of us up, counted heads, and then began leading the way. The point of this little field trip was to use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago.
Makes sense.
Some of the buildings had holes in the walls to serve as entryways. There were even holes in the ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly dug to get into the basements of some of the buildings, which seemed creepy.
Oh,
There was
man.
one building, though. It stood taller than any of the others. It just intrigued me the most. While the teacher was leading the group towards the village church, Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting.
Hold on. If you don't ever, and this can be a friend group or just group in general, if you don't got that best buddy you go on a side quest on, you gotta do it. These dudes just left their entire class to go on a side quest and to go hunt some ghost. Bro, I would do the exact same thing. I don't know why this video is so relatable. I would do, me and Ben, me and whoever, we're going on our side quest.
When we walked off in the direction of the tallest building, we saw a hole in the ground. It was dug by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off.
We're going in.
In the hole was a ladder, which led down to the concrete floor below. We both looked at each other and knew we had to do it. Ben climbed down first, then me. Luckily, this was just around the time Apple started putting flashlights on their phones, so we had a source of light. It was creepy down there. There were a couple of beer bottles, one graffiti tag on the wall, and dusty wooden planks everywhere. There was a wooden stairway which led up to complete darkness, since all windows and doors had been sealed shut from above. We had already gone as far as to enter the building, so we figured we'd go up the stairs too. I went first, and with each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step. Ben followed suit. This floor of the building was very tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off into different, smaller rooms. It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime. Ben and I were honestly starting to get creeped out in there, and agreed to go back outside.
Oh, it's
But
too
just
late.
then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms, like a big rock hitting the concrete floor.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have been, would have been gone. Dude, you know how hard it is to see? Even with what it said in the video, it had like a singular flashlight. Bro, can't see. If I just hear the smallest noise and it's not me or my homie, I'm grabbing my homie by the collar and I'm sprinting right back up where we came from. I'm not doing it.
A normal instinct would be to run,
Yes.
but Ben and I froze, locked eyes for a moment, then both tiptoed over to the opening of the room.
Y'all
We
went?
shined the lights into the room and ran.
Golly, I got
We ran back
flashed.
down the stairs and then up the
Oh my
rusty ladder
gosh.
back outside. We caught up to the group out of breath. We didn't say anything though to avoid getting in trouble.
No one figured out they were gone that entire time? Bro, and what about that flash, bro? I just got flashed just now. That sucked.
One of our classmates asked us what was wrong. We told him we snuck into one of the buildings, and in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw 3 guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway,
Oh my
facing Ben and I
gosh.
in a weird formation.
Nah. No, you know what? I think we could have took him. If it was me and my homie, well, nah, we're probably young. Nah, they would have snagged us. You would never hear me ever again. I'm not gonna lie. And look how menacing they look, bro. Look at the dude on the right. Oh, nah. That is kind of creepy. And why are they even down there? Oh my goodness.
As if they were waiting for us.
Oh my gosh! Not ready for that at all.
As we continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance. And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded up. We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble. We didn't know what to think. Were those just
Bro.
homeless people living in there? Were they gang members in hiding? Ben freaks me out with his theory.
Okay.
He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the town. Still, the way the 3 guys were just hauntingly standing there so calmly,
That is crazy.
staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway, I still can't get that image out of my head.
They look so menacing.
I may go back to that village one day,
Why?
just to prove Ben's idea wrong.
Bro, who is that? I'm gonna get jump scared. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm telling you, dude. If they just add a jump scare, just one jump scare, and to that ending, if that was a jump scare, I probably would have flipped. I'm telling you, I would have flipped over my chair and fell, bro. But that is some serious dad lore. You're telling me you and your homie go on a field trip, take a side quest to a haunted village, go down there, see what was down there. 3 guys, 3 ghosts, menacingly, and you're telling me that is not some dad lore? Bro, that's probably the hardest dad lore you can get. I'm not gonna lie. But that was a pretty good video. I'm telling you, if it was a jump scare at the end, I'm telling you, I would have flipped out, bro. Jump scares flip me out. That's when I start getting scared. You gotta warm up the scary moment, and then boom, jump scare. I'm out. I'm gone. But if you enjoyed the video, I hope you did. If you watched the beginning and the end of the episode, I'll appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.